Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by hills, lived a young woman named Maya. While most people in the town worked in bright offices or busy shops, Maya had a very quiet, lonely job. She was the night watchwoman for the town's railway station and the nearby warehouses. Every night, as the sun went down and the town grew dark, Maya started her shift. While everyone else was going to sleep or enjoying dinner with their families, Maya was putting on her heavy coat and picking up her flashlight. Maya hated her routine. She felt completely invisible. Because she worked when the world was asleep, she rarely saw her friends. She felt like her life had no real purpose. While other people were doing important jobs during the day, she was just walking around empty buildings in the freezing cold. Every night at exactly 2 a.m., Maya would sit on a cold bench outside the warehouse, turn on a small thermos, and drink her tea. She would look at the dark town and think, I am wasting my life. No one knows I am here. If I disappeared tomorrow, nobody would even notice. My job means nothing. She felt like a total failure, trapped in a meaningless routine. One chilly Monday morning, just as her shift was ending at 6 a.m., Maya was walking past a small bakery near the station. The baker, an old woman named Clara, was outside sweeping the sidewalk. Clara looked up, saw Maya, and smiled brightly. "Good morning, Maya!" "Wait right there," Clara called out. She ran inside and came back with a warm, fresh pastry wrapped in paper. She handed it to Maya. Maya was confused. "Oh, thank you, Clara. But why are you giving this to me?" Clara placed a hand on Maya's shoulder. "I wanted to thank you for saving my business and my peace of mind." Maya blinked, completely shocked. "Saving your business? Clara, I think you have the wrong person. I don't buy pastries, and I only walk past here in the middle of the night when everything is locked. I don't do anything important." Clara shook her head and smiled warmly. "A few months ago, a thief broke into my bakery at night and stole all my savings. I was so terrified that I couldn't sleep. Every night, I would lie in bed upstairs, shaking with fear at every little sound. I was ready to close the bakery forever because I didn't feel safe." The old baker pointed to Maya's flashlight, hanging from her belt. "But then I noticed something," Clara continued. "Every single night, at exactly 2 a.m., a bright beam of light would pass across my bedroom window. I looked out and saw you. I watched you check the locks on the doors, look down the alley, and shine your light into the dark corners. You did it every single night, without fail." Clara's eyes filled with tears. "That light became my safety. Whenever I started to feel afraid, I would wait for 2 a.m. When your light flashed across my wall, I knew I was safe. I knew someone was watching over us while we slept. Because of your quiet routine, I found the courage to keep my bakery open. You are the reason this neighborhood can sleep in peace." Maya stood frozen. The job she thought was useless was actually the one thing keeping a frightened neighbor safe. The routine she hated was a shield for the helpless. That night, when Maya went back to work, the cold wind didn't feel as harsh. She turned on her flashlight, and as the bright beam cut through the darkness, she didn't feel invisible anymore. She held the light high, proud of her duty. We often look at our quiet, repetitive daily tasks and feel like they do not matter. We compare ourselves to others who seem to be doing bigger, louder things. But you never truly know how your consistency affects the world around you. Your dedication, your kindness, and your simple presence might be the exact thing holding someone else's world together. No honest work is small, and no good routine is meaningless.